Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and
Hi everyone, welcome to my 2025 Small Retired Life little Christmas home tour. As always, I enjoy taking you through my home when it's all decorated for Christmas. I'm proud to say I didn't buy anything this year. I just shopped my own decorations and reused what I've always had. The only thing I did purchase is one winter pillow to replace an old one that had seen better days. But otherwise, I just kind of used what I had. I didn't even do a whole bunch of decorating, not as much as I have in past years, but I'm ready to show you through. I have got my coffee with Bailey's, which is my little bit of alcoholic tradition, I guess. It's something that I enjoy to bring out during the Christmas and winter seasons. If you're new here, my name is Raina and this is Small Retired Life, and typically on my channel we talk about all things retirement and living your life in your 50s and 60s, 70s, 80s and beyond. And so if you're new, welcome here. Today we're going through my home and looking at my little Christmas glow up, I guess. So as always, I will start off with a quick tour of my home, and then maybe I'll talk about my favorite Christmas books. I also wanted to just give you a bit of a rundown on my Christmas traditions. I'm Eastern European, so we actually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve on December 24th. I didn't really grow up with Santa Claus. We had this belief that it was the baby Jesus that brought all the gifts. And my parents always told me that the baby Jesus would come down through the window on a gold string from heaven, and that he would deposit a fully lit Christmas tree in our living room and a few little gifts. Now, to be fair, I don't know where that tradition came from. My parents were absolutely not religious. We did not go to church. That was not something that was common in the Czech Republic when I lived there. It was communist, and going to church was certainly not encouraged. So I have no idea where that tradition started. In the Czech Republic, I would predominantly get one gift and maybe a couple of mandarin oranges, which were extremely expensive, only available at Christmas, and citrus in general was just not that plentiful in the Czech Republic at that time. We did have kind of a Santa Claus, but it was a little different. On December 6th, we typically celebrated St. Nicholas Day, and what we would do is put our boots by the window in the evening before, and when we woke up in the morning, they would be filled with wonderful things like chocolates and mandarin oranges and all kinds of nuts. There typically wasn't any material presents, it was just consumable. And I practice that with my children as well, and to this day I celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So those are kind of my traditions, and I don't know, I like to keep my traditions going. Even now as an adult, I will go downstairs to my entrance and put my boots out. Even if I don't put anything in them, It just makes me feel good to do it, and I always think of my mom and my dad whenever I do that. So it's just one of those little sentimental things that I do. The other thing that I thought would be fun is for me to show you the different Christmas books and Christmas magazines that I've collected over the years that I really enjoy bringing out at this time of the year. They kind of form part of my Christmas decor. I really love browsing Christmas books during the Christmas season. I always bring them out at the beginning of November, actually, because I like to have the full 2 months to browse through them. I think I've probably mentioned some of them before, but you know, it's Christmas season, so why not go through them? And if it's a repeat, at least you know that I'm still enjoying looking at them. So without further ado, why don't we start the home tour? And then after we're done the little home tour, I will maybe go through some of those books and magazines that are currently giving me a lot of seasonal joy.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eyes
watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk.
All right, let me share some of my favorite Christmas books and Christmas magazines with you. Some of these I may have mentioned before, like I said, but it's kind of fun to go through them. As much as possible, I will link any of the ones that are available in the description below the video. I have one book that's actually older. I'm not even sure if it's still in print, but I will give you the information and you can see if you can find them. So one of the first books is this Scandinavian Christmas crafts. As you know, I'm very much a Scandi chic girl, probably because I live in Canada, and so our aesthetic is suited to that type of style or decor style, because we live in a very cold climate. We have very short days. It gets really dark, so we like the candles to kind of give it a little bit more of a cozy vibe. And I love this book. It's got some beautiful Christmas crafts in it. I will try and do one of the Christmas crafts with you maybe this month, but just really very homespun type of Christmas crafts. So really cute little decor book. Now, to go with the Scandi vibe that I love this book. It's called Nordic Moods. It's not a Christmas book per se, but it has kind of like the colors in it are very kind of moody and on the cooler side. And that whole Nordic, you know, lots of sheepskin and kind of layers, but very simple, which is something that I really like. It's more minimal. So this book to me just kind of screams winter, and I like bringing it out during the winter time and browsing through it. The next one is a book by Selena Lake. This one is definitely available. It's called Winter Living Style, and it's just kind of more decor suited, almost like winter cottage. She has more of a cottage look, and that is not necessarily my style, but during Christmas, I just love that cozy, nesty, you know, pine cones and hot chocolate or coffee with Bailey's kind of vibe. And this book just gives it. So I like going through this during the holiday season. The next book is called Northern Comfort. And again, we're looking at more of a Scandi kind of decorating. Again, not a Christmas book, but definitely is featuring a lot of blankets and cozy kind of winter accessories. So perfect book for when it's really cold out. The next book is by Tricia Foley, and it's called White Christmas. I'm not sure if you can see it. So this book will be a lot harder to find. I got it in a thrift shop. I don't even have the cover. It's written in 1997. I usually really enjoy Tricia Foley. She has some great decor books, and predominantly because she does a lot of white decor, which I really enjoy. This book has kind of like this very vintagey, retro vibe, and that's really hard to fathom since it's written in 1997. But back then, decor books weren't kind of like a huge thing yet. And so this one has, the pages on it are quite yellowed. She has this really, it's a cottage style, but it's minimal. And I really like that look, especially at Christmas. I don't really have that at home. I kind of think I need like a second home where I can do, you know, one of those little cozy A-frame cabins, so beautiful in the mountains somewhere, where I can do this type of style. If you can find this book, it's a gem. It's probably not as fancy as some of the newer books, but I love it. The next one is called Home for Christmas. This is a book I bought last year, and very diverse. It's got minimal to traditional, whimsical Scandi kind of decor, Christmas trees. If you like just looking at anything Christmas, this book is great. I really enjoy it. And the cover is absolutely scrumptious. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this gold flecking on it. It is so pretty. All right, and then another book that I love is called The Christmas Cottage. And this one is so joyful and so merry. It's also, I guess, a newer book, so I should be able to link it. It's very much kind of cottage, farmhouse type of vibe. Here's a page that you can take a look at. And I wouldn't say it's my style, but again, it makes me feel Christmassy. It's definitely the most Christmassy of all of my books. It's kind of like a little bit like Christmas threw up on a book. And it's just nice, cup of hot cocoa, and this book is a wonderful experience. And the last book is my very favorite of all time. I've shown this book before. It's called The Christmas Season. It's by different Scandinavian artists, and the photography is beautiful. There is not a single interior that I don't love here. It's also got some recipes and kind of little craftsy things. This book, I've had this, I think, since the time it was published, and I can look at this all day long, every day. I'm just trying to find like a really good page for you to look at. Here, it has like this to me, this is like very Scandinavian kind of feel to it. Anyways, this is my very, very favorite book out of any book that I own. There's only one other book in my library called Trek by David Carson. It's not a Christmas book that I absolutely love. And if there was a fire, I would save this book and that other book. And there's probably nothing else in my house that I wouldn't give up. As far as Christmas magazines go, I don't really buy a ton of magazines. I use the library app to look at a lot of magazines, but Christmas magazines, I mean, honestly, like I want to, you know, I want to feel the pages. I want to look at the pages. Some of these are older. I kind of keep them for a few years. I like to look at them over and over again. I'll start off with this one. This one's actually from 2023, and it's Farmhouse from Better Homes and Gardens, and it's not a magazine I usually buy, but they featured one of my very favorite in the whole world Instagrammers, Deborah. She's an Alberta gal, and she has the most scrumptious home, and they did a Christmas tour in this particular issue of the magazine. Honestly, if you're not feeling like Christmas, head on over there. I will provide all of her links below and a link to this particular tour, and you will feel like Christmas in like 5 seconds flat. And you know, like, hooray Canada, she's an Alberta gal and I love her Instagram, so I want to give her a big shout out. And yeah, I just think you should all check this one out. It's probably one of my more favorite home tours that I've seen in a long time. I bought this magazine. It's called Preloved. This is a British magazine. It's an indie publication, meaning that this is not like a mainstream magazine. I think there's an Instagrammer who kind of publishes it every now and then, but I really like it. It's more of a lifestyle magazine. It's got like a little bit of fashion, and it's got recipes. It has kind of tablescaping. It's just cozy, and this happens to be the winter kind of Christmas issue. The next ones that I enjoy are by this publication called Simply Scandi. I think they put out a monthly magazine, but I don't buy it. I look at it on the library app. But the Christmas one, oh my goodness, so cute. I mean, look at this cover, so beautiful. I like to have the Christmas ones because I like to browse through them, and I keep them and I bring them out every year. The next one, of course, this is the classic, the mothership of all Christmas magazines, and that is the Country Living, the British edition. I love a British edition of Country Living. It's got that British layered kind of chintzy, cozy type of interiors. They have beautiful pictures and photographs of animals in here and some amazing recipes. So this is this year's and last year's, and this is my favorite, probably one of my favorite magazines. Well, actually, they all are. That's why I keep them. All right, and then this one here, my sister gives me these for my birthday. It's another Scandinavian publication. It's by a company called BoBedre, and beautiful Scandinavian interiors. They always have some recipes. Love, love, love this magazine. It's beautifully made. The photographs are such an amazing quality, and it's totally the Scandi vibe that I love. So these are some of my magazines and books that I enjoy. And as I said, I bring them out year after year. I don't always buy a magazine every year, but usually I get one at least for my birthday. So there's always something new to look at. But I really like revisiting all of the older ones. So that's it for my books and magazines. And as I said, I will link as much as I can in the description if it's still available. All right, so this is my home tour for 2025. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed peeking into my home this Christmas season. I would love it if you leave some of your own customs and traditions that you celebrate with your families in the comment section of the video. I also want to say that I will be posting through December. Some of the videos might be a little bit shorter than normal, and mostly they will be season-based, so holiday season-based, just because this is the Christmas season, and I do like to spend time with my family and with my friends, and so I don't want to get too hung up doing very lengthy videos. Maybe we'll have a few crafts and recipes and the types of things that I enjoy talking about during Christmas. I always feel like I need to nest a little bit more during the holiday season, and I also like to cook a little bit more and make things to give away to people. Also, just thinking about that, I thought I would do a little Christmas gift guide, like nothing sponsored or anything, but just gifts that I like to give and I like to receive. Some of my favorite types of gifting items. Let me know in the comment section if this is of interest, because if it's not of interest, I won't do it. But I notice sometimes when I do these videos of things I like to buy, people really enjoy watching them. So this is it for this week. I will see you all next week at our regular time. Bye.